Hey guys, Cindy over at paper.old.new. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I think I have got my cough under control. I've got a drink here. So we'll see how this goes. I am doing Tina's Mass Makes in 100 days. That is the challenge I have given myself. And we are making today, we are on day 71, and we are making these pockets. I want to say that she said these are another pocket from Patricia Viramonte's. So it's a double pocket, and as you can see, you can make these out of just about anything, and you can make them any size. I made a small one here, and then you've got all these sizes. The only thing you really need is a rectangular piece of paper. Okay, so whatever rectangular piece of paper you want to make this out of, and as you can see, I made a whole pile of them. This took me, no time at all. So we're going to make a few, and then we're going to decorate a few, and I'm going to let you go. I might be trying to make this video a little short for the strain on my voice. Plus, I need to get a couple recorded, so I need to get as much done as I can. Having said all of that, I did pull out some of my kit papers that I used a while back to do my, what do you call them? To show you the kits. And basically, I figured I could use these, up this way. I'm trying not to let them go to waste, and I know it's not spooky season, but I want to use the papers up, and I figured a couple of these might be good for this. Basically, I'm just going to cut that end off, and then you're going to turn it over, and you're going to fold it into thirds. My clean end is going to be on top. Okay? And you're going to get it as best into thirds as you can. And then basically what I do is once I get that marked pretty good, I straighten this fold up, get it down, and then I pull this one as tight as I can. All the way over as tight as I can. Ideally, you would like it to come all the way over to this folded edge. If it doesn't, you can always back this fold up a little bit if you want to. You don't have to. It's not like imperative that it makes it all the way to the edge. But, I mean, if you want it to make it all the way to the edge, you can back that fold up a little bit. And I just kind of mess with it until I get it where I want it. Okay? But you want it folded in thirds like that. And then for these, because they were not borderless, I just cut the bottom off, and then I cut the top off. Okay, and then just kind of trim it up. You know how layered paper cuts, right? Something always gets out of whack, okay? And so then you have your pocket, and then all you do is fold this down. Now, I have this little bit of white because I left this to give myself that extra bit of room. So I might not fold these all the way over to the crease. I may fold that just to there and then do that, and that way it covers up that white. That's not a necessary part of it because normally you would fold that all the way down. And then all you do is glue here, glue the triangle down. Okay. And then you're going to glue this part down right here. Just the bottom. Don't glue the side down. Just to give yourself as much of the real estate in your pocket as possible. That side does not need to be glued. Because then when we go to glue this side down, so I'm going to glue down this side and across the bottom here. When I glue this side down, it's going to close that off. Oops. Okay, so then I glue this down like that. And I've got a pocket here and a pocket here. Okay? So it's a little double pocket. That's how you make them. I'm going to go through another one. We're going to cut off. See, I cut off that edge on this one, on the other one, didn't I? So I'm going to cut off this edge, and we'll do one going in the other direction this time. Okay, get that folded down like that. And we'll bring this over as far as I can. Okay, and we fold that down. All right, and then I'm going to cut these off. Okay. So once you get it all trimmed up and cut the way you want it, glue your triangle down for your front flap. Okay. And then your bottom here. And then your bottom and your side, and that closes off this back pocket, and then this pocket. Okay, and that's what you've got. Now, the other idea that I had for you could put a punch in this piece right here if you wanted to. So like, I don't know if this will still fit. I think it's not too wide. So I could punch this and put a little notch in there so that I know there's a pocket here and then there's a pocket there. Okay. And that's how you make these. Now, what I think I'm going to do to save my voice, because, yeah, it's irritating my throat. I think I'm going to make a bunch of them assembly line style and let you listen to some music while I do it. And then we'll come back out and try and decorate a couple of them up. I have sheets from, all my kits, my Apple Orchard kit, my Cozy Tea kit, and these are from the 2 spooky kits that I have. And then I have all of these that I need to glue together. And I made them out of calendar page, scrapbook paper. This one's from my Cozy Tea kit. So I'll get these done, and then we'll glue them all together, and then I'll come out and we'll decorate 1 or 2 of them. Okay? So I'll see you guys on the other side. Enjoy the music. Okay, so here's all the ones we have. Now, just as a reminder, I'll run through a couple more of oh, I thought that was my pen. And I even have my glasses on. I'll run through the gluing process a couple more times just so you can see, and then I'll set the music back up and you can watch me assembly line the pockets, and then we'll decorate one or two or whatever. So you want to glue that triangle flat down. This reinforces that pocket, especially if you're using, like I am, this is copy paper. So if you're using a thinner paper, this will reinforce this front pocket. Now, if you wanted to reinforce this back pocket, before you glue this together, you could line it. Or, you know, whatever you can think of to do that with. You might even fold this piece down. Like I could fold this down like this and line the top of that pocket. I would probably cut it right there. We'll see how this goes. And I'll give you an option for lining this top pocket. I'm just going to cut this piece out that overlaps. And this way, this back pocket gets some reinforcement along the edge where you're going to be sticking things in and out of it. Okay. All right, and then all you're going to do is glue this bottom piece. Remember, just glue the bottom piece so that you lose as little real estate in this pocket as possible. So we're just gluing that bottom. All right, and then on this piece, we're going to glue the side and the bottom. So this will be what closes everything up for us. All right, and there you have it. So you got a pocket, and then we reinforced the top of this pocket, and it still works out just as well. So that's what it's going to be. I'm going to go through and glue the rest of these together, and then we will see if we can decorate maybe more than one, but at least one. And yeah, so let's get this done. And I may go ahead and do the reinforcement on these. So again, that was just fold this piece down like this. And then the piece you're going to cut out is going to be this piece where the two folds meet. So you'll cut out this piece at the top of your triangle. Like that. And then you'll fold this down. All right. Just so that if you want to do that, just so if you want to do the reinforcing, you can. You know, I was keeping my fingers clean right up until my glue decided to ooze on me. No, this whole thing, and then this whole triangle gets glued down still. Okay, so you get that whole thing down. All right, and then we're going to glue this piece shut. Like this, just along the bottom. And we're going to glue along the side and the bottom. And glue that piece shut. I am making such a mess. Okay. And there we have another one. And now I have an uneven spot up here. So let's... And because you glued it, it's okay that if you cut that fold at the top, That fold was relatively insignificant other than you were just folding over the top. It's not open or anything. So that fold doesn't have to be like intact, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But there's one of those. And again, we reinforce the top. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bottom of my stack here. And I'm going to glue together all the ones that don't necessarily need a reinforcement at the top because they're thicker paper. And then I might come back to these. But we'll see. So... Okay, guys, I'm going to leave these go for now. I showed you how to do the reinforcing of the top, so we'll just, we'll leave those go for now. I want to decorate this lace one. I think this will be fun. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put more lace on it or maybe some of this colored lace. I don't know. I was also thinking something like, we all know how roses and lace go together. Let's see what we got in the way of labels and whatnot. I don't know. Should I do music again? Let's see. A little wide, but I think I'm going to like the script. Maybe we'll put one of our ladies on here. What do we think about that? Maybe she should go up there, like that. Oh, maybe that's where I could add some lace. What do we think? I think my punch was just slightly... they were different shape, actually. The punch and the actual oval that these were in the book. My punch was tall and narrow, and the ovals were kind of shorter, slightly shorter and a little wider. So they punched a little. There's a little bit of the... that. There's still some on there. I'm afraid to go in too far because I don't want to deform the oval. think that's good. And then we'll ink it. Ooh, that was a lot of ink. That's all right. These Tim Holtz flowers, I've said before that the chipboard ones, they're kind of got a shiny surface. And if you put the ink on there and just kind of, some of it comes off, see? So it kind of lightens it up a little bit. And I like the pale pink lace tying in with this kind of palish pink label, so we do that, and that works out pretty good. Okay, so that'll go on there, and this will go on here, like that. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. All right. Now, does it need anything else? I don't want to overdo it. I kind of like leery of overdoing it. I also want to make sure the lace, since this is up in a pocket, I want to make sure this lace sticks down really good because I don't want it to interfere or stick up or, you know, cause any problems going into the pocket. It was funny, on the other side of the page, lined up perfectly, were, I think this page was historical actresses and the other side was actors. So, who knows? Maybe I'll flip over and use some of the gentlemen on some of them. I don't know. And then I feel like I want to put something near her picture or on her picture or something. So I don't know. I'm just not really sure what. And again, it would have to be something that I feel like wouldn't interfere with anything going down into that pocket. So that's always something to consider. Whenever I'm doing this, I always try to make sure I remember that that's a pocket I'm going to want to put things in. So I don't want to get in the way of that. But I feel like there should be something on her picture. Oh. And this is where I fall down the rabbit hole. Oh, maybe not. What if it was just something simple like that? I like that. Okay. On these ovals, this looks really cute. Oh, I hate it when it does that. It's way too much glue. It's like it doesn't... I mean, I know the tip of that gun is hot, but it's almost as if the glue at the very tip is cold enough to block anything from coming out of there, so it builds up pressure and then all of a sudden squirts. So, all right, guys. Wow, that turned out really cute, and that didn't take long. Let's see. Maybe I could do another one. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot here, since we've done so well. Remember what I said about using one of the gentlemen. He's rather dashing, isn't he? Okay, let's see. Maybe with this basket we can do something a little more masculine. I make no promises. Because for this I don't even know which direction to go in. Although I'm thinking a label and something kind of steampunky over here. Ooh, like a car. Nope, too wide. I wonder if I could get something on here though. I've got a suitcase in here. I wonder. Goodness gracious. What's this one? There's kind of a dark one back here. I don't know if I should use dark though, because the basket itself is kind of dark. Machine wrapped bread. That's funny. Let's see if these dark ones look, how they look on here. I don't know. I don't mind that. It has to be trimmed though. Once again, it's too wide. No. Ooh, this might be harder than I thought, guys. Let's see. Everything keeps covering up on me. Okay, and then the only other thing I saw that might be kind of fun is this top hat, but I don't know. Oh, you can't see it up there in the dark real well. All right, let me get this stuff out of my way. So I feel like I don't want to just scatter stuff all over. I think I like that better. Okay. And I'm debating on whether or not I should tear some paper to go behind there. Not music, but maybe book page. Don't burn me. Ooh. Maybe. No. Oh, here we go. Got some old book page down here. Just tear a piece of this. I feel like it doesn't really need inking. This might though. I'm fairly impressed with how quickly I did that because normally that doesn't happen. But I'm not complaining. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so we'll put this on here, close to the bottom of the pocket. like that. Okay, and then we'll put this on it. And when I finish with this one, guys, I think I'll let you go. I'm going to give my voice a rest, and then I'm going to try to record at least one more video tonight. I gotta put it down in the... so the edge peeks out up there too. Like that. Okay. If you're like, there's a piece of me that says you tore off such a big piece and then you covered it up of the book page, the antique book page. Uh-oh, I can't find the, there it is. But nothing I can do about it now. And I don't dislike the way it looks, I just wonder if maybe I should have left more peeking out. Okay, now up here at the top, maybe we could tear some more off for this. And this will tie the top and bottom together. Okay, and then we'll ink this guy. We've made kind of a, ooh. They're very fragile. Ink this guy carefully. How about that? Okay. Put this together. Or put this down, and then I'll do the top half. And now that the book page is there, the top hat should stand out some more. Okay. Okay, and there we go. That's your second one. This one a little more masculine-ish. Okay, so we decorated those two, and we made a whole pile of them. So I made all these. Get all this scrappy book page out of the way. I'm looking for the lace one that we decorated, which I think I buried. Okay, so we decorated those two. I think they turned out nice. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you're okay with this new kind of condensed version that I'm doing. I'm trying to save my voice, and hopefully I'll be better soon. But we made those two, and then I did all of these. You saw me glue a bunch of them, and then I showed you how to reinforce the tops if you were using a thinner paper, which is the reason I didn't glue these. I'm going to go back and reinforce these when I glue them together, and I just didn't want to take the extra time. But there you go, guys. I hope you really liked these. Give them a shot. As always, Tina's playlist is linked in my description box, and I will see you guys tomorrow with day 72. Bye-bye.